Welcome, collective. Thank you guys very much for joining me today. Thank you guys too for all of your likes, all your views, all of your subscribes. You guys are absolutely awesome. I love doing these reads for you guys. Let's go ahead and reach out to your guys' energy today. I keep hearing the word chakras too, so I don't know how that's going to fit in, but usually when I hear words like that ahead of time, it means we're going to be talking about something to do with that somewhere in the read. When I picked up the deck that I got to tell you I was called to use today, 2 cards did not want to come with the deck. So when that happens, that's Spirit's way of saying those actually are part of the read. So we're going to flip them over and see what we got. We have Destiny, interesting. Destiny and partnerships and alliances. So I'd like to know sort of where those sit in the grand scheme of things, how it all ties into chakras. What is going on here today, Spirit? What does the collective need to hear about today? Interesting. Light, trapped in fear, disruption. Hey, there it is. Throat chakra. Throat chakra. So somebody's throat chakra might be blocked. They might have trouble speaking a truth. This trapped in fear. This fear might be the reason that somebody's dealing with a blocked chakra. Maybe fear of perhaps another energy's reaction to what they have to say. Disruption. I gotta tell you though, there is a need to disrupt a cycle here. That is why this throat chakra is coming forward, why I can feel like there's some sort of a block here, why I was being told the word chakra by my guides before we even got going here. I do feel like this is part of a lesson that somebody's having to learn or has had to learn. And it's like being able to free their throat chakra, being able to find balance in there, being able to speak their truth, release whatever fears and disrupt that cycle. Because I keep feeling like somebody was living in that cycle, the trapped in fear. And it's sort of like not being able to speak your truth. And I do feel like it speaks to relationships and different energies. So this might be in romance, but this could carry on into relationships with family, relationships with friends, relationships at work. I do feel like somebody kept catching the short end of the stick too, because it's like they were afraid to speak their truth. They were afraid to say what they needed. They were afraid to speak up for themselves. And so they sort of wound up in situations where I do feel like they kept, like I said, catching the short end of the stick because they were being quiet about sort of what they were needing or what they were wanting in life. I'm putting the throat chakra off to the side, guys. And we're going to grab some more. I do feel like each situation this person wound up into during sort of this cycle of being this way, it all happened for a reason. Like every time the situation came back and it happened again, it was kind of like Spirit trying to say like, hey, kind of like wake up, right? This is something that needs to change. Look at yourself, look within and see there's a pattern. See that this is a pattern that needs to be disrupted. Trying to like show them the light, see the light. Destiny, see, and even destiny tells me too that everything happens for a reason. And that whatever these situations were that somebody kept repeating, it kept coming back and coming back and coming back until somebody was able to learn this lesson for themselves, or maybe get to this point where they're starting to learn this lesson now. You can give me some more, please, Spirit. These guys, you know what? And those two I'm getting told need to come up too. The waiting game. Interesting. I'm going to tell you what I feel in this waiting game too. To be patient. To be patient. Because I think this ties into fear. I keep looking at the waiting game. And then it's like my face is getting turned to look at fear. Like I'm being shown, look at this card. These 2 cards are tied together. Fear. I don't know if this is fear of being alone. Fear of sort of rocking the boat. Somebody getting offended, like another energy, and that energy stepping away. Perhaps in romantic relationships, but even in workplace, you know, you can have that fear of sort of rocking the boat or squawking or making too much noise, and it can put you in a bad spot, right? Put a target on your back, or you're worried you're going to piss off the boss. So I do feel like fear was a huge part in here. Waiting game, waiting game. But I keep feeling like this, be patient. Be patient. So if you're worried about, you know, speaking your truth in a relationship and another party walking away, it means that party doesn't respect you enough to respect your opinion, your feelings, your emotions, and to give you what you need and to show you that respect. So it's something that's not meant to be in your life. And by speaking your truth and not being afraid to sort of speak your truth and say how it is for yourself, you will find somebody who respects that. You will find somebody who agrees with that. And you'll find somebody who's willing to show you the respect that you deserve. But be patient. Be patient, because that connection will find you. Whatever that connection is that you're looking for that's going to bring positivity into your life, this can also, like I said, tie into the workplace. Be patient for that right opportunity. If you have that knowledge to give, if you're assertive, you stand up for yourself, you're being respectful. Like, I keep feeling like somehow it's going to lead to a victory. And this is why somebody's being pushed to learn this lesson. I keep seeing it's like a flip, like a coin flipping or a switch flipping, something flipping. So we're living this one way with this fear, this cycle of fear, sort of not speaking our truth, our throat chakra being blocked. And then everything that comes along with that, not speaking your truth. And I do feel like it led to being taken advantage of, or like I kept saying, like short end of the stick, right? And I keep feeling like with this switch being flipped, with somebody doing the other half of that, that it's like the results that they get, I gotta tell you, I feel the words like immediately change. Immediately change. Like it's going to bring immediate change in somebody's life. And we do have triumphant success. We have material harvest too. Material harvest. So I do feel abundance in this. This will bring abundance. We have another chakra card here, the crown chakra. So that is our connection to spirit, our crown chakra here. I got told the words have faith, have faith, have faith. This is tying into waiting game and being patient. This is tying into being able to speak your truth and to trust that it will bring you the results that you're looking for. So we got two chakras here coming forward. So that's obviously why I kept hearing the word chakra today before we even got going. New beginnings and conflict and defeat. I gotta tell you, it's time for a new beginning. It's time to take a new step forward. It's time for this switch, finding this balance in your chakras, having faith that everything happens for a reason, and by speaking your truth and standing up for yourself, it will bring you positive results in life, conflict and defeat. Because I think somebody just felt really defeated too, as like not getting what they were looking for. And it, like I said, this could be in work relationships, this could be in family relationships and romantic relationships, always feeling like that defeat, like, man, I still don't get what I want. I never quite get what I want. And it's like this needing to ask for it. Needing to speak your truth, needing to not settle for fear of, another energy stepping away or another energy having a hissy fit or whatever they were doing, and being able to just be true to you. That's one of the words that I just heard from spirit, from my guides. Be true to you. Being able to speak your truth. Foundation and achievements. Stand your ground. See? Stand your ground. Speaking your truth. Speaking your truth. I gotta tell you too, I keep feeling like it is like the base building blocks for a foundation for the future, for a new chapter. This switch flipping, this coin flipping, this flipping that I keep seeing, it's like it just changes things. As soon as we start doing things a different way, as soon as somebody finds this balance in their throat chakra, they're able to speak their truth, to stand their ground. It's like everything changes. Everything changes, and I keep feeling like finding stability or something to build on, abundance, positivity coming forward. It is the thing that somebody needs to do. I don't know if this message is resonating with you guys. This is what it's saying. It's saying that being able to find this balance is what's going to bring this change in your life. It's what's going to help you to achieve the things that you're wanting to achieve. It's saying like if you're having these issues, if this is resonating with you, if this is feeling like your situation, your throat chakra is out of balance. Your throat chakra is out of balance, and this is what's going to help you bring balance back, change the tides, and start to find the abundance in your life that you're looking for. Discontent and boredom, because I do feel like somebody is sick to death of this cycle. Or somebody was sick to death of this cycle, of being afraid of what the other energy was going to do, of never getting what they were wanting in life, always sort of catching the short end of the stick. I keep feeling like that. And it's like this need to speak up, authority and triumph. Yeah, even in this authority, a lot of times, guys, I've had reads where I get like the grossest feeling off of this card, like he's somebody really controlling. I'll show you the picture there. I don't get that in this read. I keep getting your energy when you found your balance in your chakra, your throat chakra, and that stand your ground, that speaking your truth. It's like taking your power back, giving yourself that authority. You're not going to settle for less anymore. You're not going to settle for less than you deserve. You're going to ask for what you want. You're going to ask for what you need. It doesn't mean you're always going to get it, but you'll never get it if you never ask for it, is what Spirit's telling me. But I got to tell you, what I see in the cards and what my guides are telling me, that this is a huge turning point for you. This is a huge turning point for you. Asking for what you want, asking for what you need, finding this courage, finding this balance, standing your ground. That for you, this is the thing that's going to bring you abundance. I got triumph again. We have triumphant success, material harvest, triumph, new beginnings. I got all these beautiful cards about these fresh starts, disrupting a cycle, finding something new. There we go. That's the one, because I was seeing the number 1 in my mind. Wisdom. Interesting. Okay. I'll tell you what Spirit just told me with this wisdom card. Should have done this a long time ago. I don't know if this is something that someone's going to tell themselves going through this process, or when they start to find the abundance from going through this process and making this change in their life. They're going to be like, man, I should have done this a long time ago. I wish I would have done this a long time ago. The past is the past, right? We can't change it. It is what it is. What's important is that we learn our lessons when we do, and that we look in a forward way, right? As far as I know, time machines have not been invented yet, so there's no point in dwelling on the past. It is what it is. As long as you've been able to find your balance in your chakra now, learn your lessons, have that sort of faith in the universe. Like I said, this is like a turning point. I keep seeing it's like an immediate change. It's an immediate change in somebody's life as the results that they start getting. And this may have to do with the energy that you're sending out there, right? With like karma. The energy that we send out there, we wind up getting it back. So if you're sending out positive energy, if you're speaking up, if you have balance in your life and you're sending those good vibes, positivity will come your way. And the flip side of that we know is true too, because we've all seen it with karma, right? Those who live in a negative way wind up with negative things coming their way in their life. And I keep feeling like this is going to change what manifests for you. This is going to change what manifests for you. I need a tarot deck. Really, kid, that's not the one that I would have picked, but that's the one that Spirit wants today, the Witch's Tarot. So we'll go ahead and shuffle them up. So tell me more about this. 2 of Pentacles, balance. Balance, balance, balance. I keep feeling like this speaks to lots of different aspects of your life, but at the end of the day, it all ties back into this fear. It all ties back into this fear of what other people are going to do if you speak your truth. It's like it throws off romantic relationships, perhaps relationships with family, perhaps relationships at work, or maybe you're giving too much, right? You're always looking to make somebody else happy. Maybe you're a very compassionate person. You know, you like to do for others. It feels good to do for others. But like, there's a point where it's too much compromise. And that's what I'm seeing in the cards. Somebody has just compromised too much and it's like nobody's giving it back. Or they wind up in situations where they're the ones always giving up. They're the ones always compromising and nobody else is giving back. And it's like they're not getting what they want. They're not getting ahead. Queen of Swords. And it's okay to say no to other people. It absolutely is okay to say no to other people. And guys, like, I know I struggle with this too, because I like to help out the people that I care about. I like to do for them. I like to do things that make their lives easier. But sometimes you get to the point where you just like have so much going on in your own life. And it's like you can't set all your things aside for other people, or you can't compromise too much. You still have to make sure that you're reaching for your own goals and you're doing for you and you're doing things that make you happy. You also have to make sure that you're giving to the right people, people who are going to reciprocate. Because there's no point putting all your time, like putting all your things aside that you would like to do and things that matter to you and things that make you happy and help you to achieve your goals and your ambitions. And like putting those things aside to give to somebody who just takes and never gives back. You know, so it's okay to say no. I see that in this Queen of Swords. It's okay to say no to people. You can do that. You can do that, and that does not make you a jerk. And you don't have to feel guilty about saying no. You don't, Page of Swords, because you are dealing with an energy, at least one energy, but probably multiple ones, who are takers. They are like this Page of Swords. They're a more immature energy. They're used to just getting their way. They're used to getting what they want. I keep feeling in this card, I see somebody threatening to have a hissy fit. It's like, this is the one that I feel like you're worried about having a shit fit. And he may represent multiple energies in your life, or energies that you've had through different times of your life that have sort of repeated this cycle. But I keep getting somebody who like threatens to lose it, threatening. It's like emotional blackmail is what it feels like, because it gets you so scared about what the results might be, or what the consequences might be if you deny this person something, that it kind of like holds you hostage to whatever they're wanting. It's this person, I feel like their energy is very low vibe, very immature, very selfish. This person is very selfish, because like when the cards are down and you need help and you're needing something, where the hell are they? Are they stepping up and being like, hey, I can see you're having a rough time. I can see you're stressed out. What can I do to help you and make your life easier? Did they do that? Or are they nowhere to be found? Or are they even asking for more? You know, this is someone who you can't count on to reciprocate. That's what I feel in this card. Wheel of the Year. So this is about cycles. This is about cycles, and I do see there's a need to break a cycle that's been going on for years. Okay, that's just what my guides are telling me. This cycle's been going on for a long time, this fear cycle, trapped in fear. It's been going on for a long time. I feel like it's time to turn that wheel of fortune. It's time to start a new cycle. And I'm getting the repeat message that as soon as somebody can find this balance in their throat chakra, stand their ground, find their power, and speak their truth and start this new beginning, like everything changes. It just changes. It changes the results that they get. King of Cups. Who are you? You might be this Page of Swords, or someone like this Page of Swords, to be referring to that same energy, or one of those energies that you're dealing with. Oh, this one is just pouty. This one don't like it. This one does. I gotta tell you, they don't like it. I get the pissiest energy off this card. I really do. This person does not like this change. They don't like this new side of you. They don't like you being assertive, because then it's like they're having to do the compromising as well. This is not somebody who likes to compromise. This is somebody who likes to be the boss. This is somebody who likes to get their way. This is where some of that emotional blackmail is coming from, this King of Cups. Okay, this can represent a water sign, Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. More often than not, for me, anyways, these cards do not speak to zodiac signs. They speak to personality traits, and they are representative of things. This is representative of somebody who's in a very pissy mood, who's very selfish, who thinks only of themselves and wants all their needs met, and they don't like to have to give to other people. They're very emotionally immature, this one. Seven of Swords, yeah. They're Seven of Swords. They're trying to find a way to manipulate you into going back into this old cycle. Because they want to get looked after. They want all of their needs looked after. They don't want to have to put the work in to looking after your needs or giving back to you. The Eight of Pentacles. I keep feeling like too, once this switch is flipped for you, and you find sort of this, I need to start speaking my truth, otherwise I will forever get exactly what I've been getting, right? It's like you can't repeat the same behavior and expect different results. I think Einstein said that was like, for him, that was insanity. That was the definition of insanity, repeating the same behavior and expecting different results. It's like, once you've seen that, you know what, if I keep doing this, this is all I'm ever going to get. And I'm not willing to settle for this anymore. I want more. My needs are important. My wants are important. I am important. And it's like, once that switch is flipped, there is no going back. It changes your view on things. There is just a huge shift in the way that you look at things. So you're not willing to go back after having sort of this revelation for yourself too. And you're not willing to compromise, and you're not willing to settle. The Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's like the blindfold's been ripped off. That's why, you know what? And I think that's why when I pulled this wisdom card, I heard those words. Wish I'd done this a long time ago. Because it's like now looking back, when somebody sort of made this or had this aha moment, I think Oprah calls it that, an aha moment. That's absolutely perfect for this. They're like, man, I repeated the cycle with that person, and I lived this cycle with that person, and I lived it in this workplace, and I might have lived it with these family members, and I might have lived it in these types of relationships. It's like someone can see that pattern over and over and over again. There's no being in this Eight of Swords anymore. The blindfold has been pulled, and it's like, I'm not going to be trapped in that anymore. I'm not going to be trapped in this cycle where I'm held emotionally hostage to somebody else's crap. You know, it's like I'm not doing that anymore. I'm standing up for myself. Exactly. Somebody's finding their Nine of Pentacles energy. That is happiness. That is abundance. That is confidence. That is the minor arcana version of the Empress. So it also comes with healing. But I just see this confidence. And I can feel it. It's powerful. And I feel like this is part of why this is such a huge change for somebody. It's interesting because I feel the power, the same power in this card that I felt in the Authority card when I pulled it. I'll show you these two cards. I feel the same power in both of those cards. This is your empowerment. This is you taking back your power. No longer giving it away to somebody else because they're threatening to leave, or they're threatening to have a hiss, or they're threatening whatever. It's just like, fine, have your little tantrum. But I'm not going to put up with your garbage anymore. The Knight of Swords. Where do you sit in all of this? I'm going to grab a couple more here. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords, please, Spirit. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords, those guys. The Emperor. Knight of Swords. I don't know. This person don't like it. See, this is tying into the King of Cups. This is tying into the Page of Swords energy. This is just somebody who likes to be in control. This is somebody who does not like this side of you. They don't like the confidence. They don't like being held accountable for their crap. This is just somebody who wants to get their way all the time. This is somebody who's also very used to using words to trigger certain emotions. This is that emotional blackmail. This is that emotional blackmail. This person's manipulative. Very manipulative, very selfish motives, looking to get what they want. They want to be number one. This Emperor, this is not an emperor, okay? This is a false card. This is somebody who wants to feel like the Emperor. They want to feel like the big boss. They want to feel like the golden one. They want to feel like they matter more than anybody else and like everybody looks up to them. They want to be number one. They want to feel like number one, but they're acting like a number two, let's face it, and they're treating you like a number two so that they can get what they want. Eight of Wands. Yeah, swift change. But this also comes with speaking and communication. This communication, this is tying back to your throat chakra and the change that comes with this and taking your power back in speaking your truth. It's like it sets things into motion. It sets change into motion. The Four of Swords. And the High Priest. I'm going to grab a couple more here. Oh, there we go. Set those guys aside. So the ones that fell out, we had the Page of Wands, the Ten of Cups come out. I got to tell you, this person's really low vibrational who you're dealing with. Very low vibrational who you're dealing with. They're even coming out like this Page of Wands. You see this goofy little Page of Wands? I don't feel sincerity in this Page of Wands. I don't. I gotta tell you that. And you guys know, if you've been watching me for a while, you know I'm always honest about what I feel in the cards. I'll let you know if I think somebody is absolutely great. And I can feel honesty and that genuine energy coming from a card and speaking to somebody's energy. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you if I think somebody is absolutely nasty and dark. I'll tell you if I think somebody's just human and they got a shite ton of baggage. I get a gross feeling off the Page of Wands. I just feel like this person isn't genuine. This is all part of their game to manipulate. See, but this High Priest, this is like the Hierophant in this deck. This is that higher learning. This is that higher wisdom. This is the wisdom card I get pulled back to. And this Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and now I see the truth. You can't pull that crap with me anymore. You can't come at me with this little friendship thing and pretend like you're making it all better, trying to lure me back into a cycle. It's like once somebody sees things the way that they are, there is no going back. Ten of Cups. I see somebody on their road to the Ten of Cups by being able to find this balance. This is abundance in the personal life. I've heard another reader call it the happily ever after card too. I feel like this really speaks to somebody finally starting to get the life that they want and starting to achieve their goals. Now, whether this is, relationship or a family life, or this is career, it's some sort of a big mix of everything. It's like somebody is finally starting their road to that. This change, finding balance in this chakra, is their first step down that road to starting to achieve what they're looking for. I got to tell you, when I reach into that, the energy behind the Ten of Cups and what's waiting in somebody's future and being able to achieve these awesome things, I do not feel this other energy around. This Page of Wands, King of Cups, False Emperor, I don't feel that selfish energy around. Because I don't feel like this is somebody who's willing to sort of compromise and contribute to building justice. Balance. Interesting. Yeah, and that's why we were getting the waiting game card. We were getting that patience, have patience. I do feel like in some ways this may tie into romantic relationships and being patient and recognizing that if you speak your truth, if you're assertive, if you respect yourself and you don't settle for this kind of crap that this other person's pulling on you, it is only a matter of time before you find your Two of Cups. Somebody who respects you, somebody who's willing to give as much as you're giving, somebody who's as high vibrational as you are, because this other person's very low vibe. They're very low vibe. I don't see ascension in this person's future anytime soon. I see somebody who just likes to get their way. Okay? It feels good to them, so why would they change it? They have no intention of changing their ways. But you do have a Two of Cups relationship in your future. You do have a proper partnerships and alliances. Absolutely, you have a good connection waiting for you in your future. It's someone who has that even balance with you, like justice. It's that fairness, that give and take, that back and forth. It is a Ten of Cups for you. This does tie into your Ten of Cups somehow. So whoever this relationship is, this King of Cups who you've been dealing with this emotional blackmail BS, I feel like it's that same type of relationship. So this might be in the workplace, this might be family or friendships, this could be romance as well. So when that energy, when you stand up for yourself and that energy isn't around anymore, it makes space for a good energy to come forward. Golden opportunity, new beginnings, Knight of Pentacles, working towards your goals, slow and steady, genuine. This is that genuine connection. You're a genuine person. You have a genuine heart. So when you were giving to all these other energies, it was that genuine want to give, that genuine want to build, that caring, wanting to have that caring connection. Your heart is absolutely genuine, and you will find somebody who matches that. But you haven't found that person yet, because all these other people have been wasting your time and taking up your energy. That's why this throat chakra is coming forward in this need to find balance. It's like it clears away the riffraff. Being able to speak up for yourself, it chews away the riffraff, and it makes space for a Knight of Pentacles to come forward, for a steady Eddie, for somebody who's just as genuine as you are. This Ace of Pentacles, golden opportunity, Ten of Cups, Two of Cups, Justice card, this balance, this soul connection, even give and take. The Two of Swords. And the Lovers. Well, that's interesting too. That's interesting too. I do see choices in relationships here. I do see choices. So this negative one may try to linger. They may try and linger. They may try and come back after the fact. They may try and pull you back in, because I was feeling with that Page of Wands a pulling back in, a pulling back into another cycle. You may have a choice of two here. One very positive, caring connection who respects you. Somebody who's willing to do the even give and take. And then there might be this very immature connection who does not want to let go of you because they like getting their way. Three of Wands. I see somebody who's not looking to the past though. This is no one's pulling the wool over my eyes now. I see clearly. I have clarity. I've learned my lesson here. I found balance in my chakra. I can speak my truth. Why would I go back to a past where I don't get what I want and somebody is continually trying to take advantage of me when I can look forward to a future where I can find somebody who's willing to give me that Two of Cups connection and that even give and take and that balance. I see somebody who doesn't want to go back to the past. This is like, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. No, thank you. Wish I would have done it a long time ago. I got told again with that wisdom card. Wish I would have done this a long time ago. Wish I would have done this a long time ago, because it has that big of an effect on somebody's life, on what they're manifesting in their life. 8 of Cups. Learning the lessons, cutting ties to those emotions, releasing all the fears, releasing the negative emotions, releasing the past, and just looking forward to a new future and building for a new future. And we're going to grab a few more here. Let's see, 4 of Cups. And 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think somebody's cutting out more than a few energies from their life. Because I have the 10 of Pentacles here, and I actually do get told like this, some of this might be a family connection. It's just like, it's that I'm not going to give my energy to those who won't give it back to me anymore. To those who make me feel like 5 of Cups. You know, like I catch the short end of the stick. I'm always crying. Nobody cares. Nobody steps up to give to me, even though I forever step up to give to them. I'm not nurturing those connections anymore. I am not giving. I'm 4 of Cupsing. 4 of Cups is like refusing. Refusing to give a shit. Yeah, I'm refusing to give to those connections anymore, no matter who they are. If they are not positive in my life, then they are toxic and they are taking. And I'm not giving to that anymore. The Chariot, it's that positive movement forward. I see change is the word I get told when I look at this card and touch it. I got told the word change. So once this change has been established and then somebody's found their balance, there is no going back. There's only going forward. Only going forward. We're not revisiting the past. We're not going back to old cycles. We're not giving anymore to those who don't give to us. Wish I would have done it a long time ago. I keep getting told somebody's going to receive really positive changes by doing this. If they're saying that wish I would have done this a long time ago, absolutely. Big positive changes. The High Priestess. Interesting. I keep getting pulled back to the crown chakra with this High Priestess. I'm trying to figure out where she sits and things and why these two cards are so deeply connected. That crown chakra, again, that is our connection to spirit. The High Priestess is somebody who's usually very intuitive, somebody who might have psychic abilities. She's kind of, my mother-in-law, Frankie from Frankie's Just Tarot, calls her she who knows. She who knows. So it is that intuition. But I don't feel like it's speaking to a living person. I don't feel like it's speaking to somebody who's crossed over either. I feel like it's speaking to something much bigger, like the universe, like spirit, who's sort of bringing this message forward to you, who is trying to show you this knowledge. Show you this knowledge through every situation that you've been in, sort of repeating this cycle, trying to show you over and over again. If you don't ask for what you want, people will just keep taking. It's important to ask for what you want. I'm putting those two cards together because they belong together. The King of Pentacles. And who are you, the King of Pentacles? Oh, this is actually your energy, this King of Pentacles. So whether you're a woman, whether you're a man, it's coming forward in a masculine energy. And masculine energy is very action-oriented. So it's going out, it's doing things, it's a little bit more aggressive. This King of Pentacles is somebody who is confident, is somebody who builds success. I see focus on this pentacle. This pentacle is like a goal. He's very focused on the pentacle. You're focused on your goals. You're focused on what you're wanting. You're focused on getting what it is you would like to achieve in life, and you're not going to be sidetracked by other people who just take. The world tells me this is also a new cycle. I keep seeing cycle in this world card too. This is a new chapter for you. The world card is also about rewards from the universe, right? So this is not winning the lottery. This is not luck. This is if you've done the shadow work, if you've learned your lessons, if you put that good karma out there, it is rewards that come back to you, and you will be rewarded in a new cycle from making this change. Shadow side. Absolutely had to face those shadows. You had to face those fears. The shadow side card is here, so it's having to face those fears, having to shine a light on those things. And it is absolutely fear is what was driving here. Fear of being alone, fear of others rejecting because you disagreed with them, or you had your own opinions, or you demanded to be treated fairly and to have your needs met as well. Well, anybody who's not going to do that willingly for you is not a positive energy, or somebody you're going to want to give your time and energy to. I have a complete transition here, the Page of Pentacles to the Queen. I feel somebody who had to do some growing by shining light on their shadows, by shining light on their fear, somebody who grew and somebody who evolved. And somebody who got more picky about who they give to. This Queen of Pentacles, I see in her, a lot of that Queen of Swords energy is coming into this card too. She's picky about who she's given to. She has all these beautiful qualities. She has great time. She has great energy. She has great wisdom. She has all these beautiful things to give. Loyalty, love, all these wonderful traits. She is now picky in who she shares that with. That little dog there says loyalty. She's looking for loyalty. She will give her loyalty to somebody who deserves it. Recognition and reward. She also recognizes her own worth, and that she is worthy of somebody being loyal to her, that she is worthy of somebody treating her right. She's worthy of somebody recognizing her needs as well, and an even give and take in a relationship. Yeah, that is the Star card. That is the clarity. The Six of Wands, recognition, reward. That's her clarity. I am worthy. I am worth it. I deserve to be treated with care and love and respect, you know? And she settled for less before. This energy settled for less. There is no settling anymore. There's now asking. Exactly. Letting go of the fear. Letting go of the fear, because the fear was what was holding somebody back. The fear was like this hangman, right? Nothing can stop us from reaching our goals except for ourselves, or our fears, our doubts, our insecurities. Those are the things that tend to stop us from taking risks or from reaching towards goals. It's ourselves, right? Holding ourselves back. No more. No more anxiety. No more fear. No more of this Nine of Swords BS. No more fear. Because that's what was holding somebody back. That's what the Hanging Man card was. It was somebody's Nine of Swords. All that fear built up. It's gone now. I keep getting this. I see clearly now. I see clearly. I got told to look at the High Priestess. This is the lesson. That this High Priestess, who represents spirit, a higher power, whatever it is, the universe, this is the lesson that higher force was trying to teach somebody. And so somebody did have to repeat the lesson over and over and over again until it really sort of stuck out to them and they had that aha moment. I need to speak up for myself. I need to find balance in my throat chakra, because as long as I keep doing what I'm doing and keeping my mouth shut and accepting less, I will always get less than what I'm wanting. It's time to start speaking up. It's time to stand my ground. It's time to ask for what I want in life, because by doing that, at least I have a chance of getting it. And I tell you, you absolutely do. From what the cards are saying, what tarot is saying, that is a turning point. Somebody balancing their throat chakra, speaking up for themselves, not settling for less, not putting up with anybody's crap or emotional blackmail, and holding themselves in a higher regard and recognizing their self-worth. I keep seeing a switch flipping. And what manifests in their life from that moment on is positivity. Absolutely is positivity. I see a Two of Cups coming. I see a Ten of Cups coming. I see somebody finding success and positive relationships in their life by cutting out the garbage, cutting out the garbage connection and the takers, because the takers are just a waste of time and energy, and somebody recognizes now they deserve more than that. Alrighty guys, that's your read.